This week's numbers are down a little bit. It's not a bad week. We're getting closer to the end of the month, and so that kind of, we just go through these cycles of lots of stuff going on. So coming soon is a status that is optional in MLS, and agents can choose to put their house in there. Can't have any showings on it during that time, but it's kind of the first stage for listings. And so those are up 10% in the last week. New active listings, the number of those are down 6% to 527. If you look at those two blocks right there, you'll see the number of coming soon listings compared to the number of new active listings. And so you can tell that it's a small segment that actually uses that status. Option period contracts, that's usually the first status that people go into when you're under contract. And those are up 1%.
Well, and after a contract has finished its negotiations, it moves out of an option period. The next status is going to be pending. And this is typically when everything is just wrapping up and it's in the lender's hands at this point. There's been no change. We are flat, which is a really good sign because we were up so much last week. Mm-hmm. And then we move into solds. Solds are up 5%. So that's up 14 units to 307 versus last week. And last week is also up. So things are really starting to move. I think everybody kind of got done with their vacations, mm-hmm. the 4th of July, and we're really starting to see things evolve. I know that even you and I have noticed in the last 72 hours, our sphere has really kicked into gear.
I think we're going to see that late spring, fall business. We really didn't see the big upsurge this spring because inventory was still low, interest rates still throwing people off. But I would bet that just based on what we've seen over the last 72 hours, between now and Labor Day is going to be a haul.
It could be an event. Mortgage rates are also holding at 6.7, which is just about the same as they were last week. Information that we get about that is on Optimal Blue. Check out Optimal Blue because you can also find out historical information both on 30-year fixed, jumbos, and 15 years.
And it's not that hard to get into the fives.
It's coming.
It's coming.